Hello and welcome to this lecture of operating system. In this lecture, we will continue our previous discussion on FCFS scheduling further. So, in the previous example, we learnt that how the FCFS scheduling was implemented. The same example, in case, for example, if you see in the previous example, what we have learnt, P1 has taken 24 millisecond, requested 24 milliseconds of burst time. P2 and P3 requested only 3 milliseconds. This P2 and P3 have lesser burst time than P1. But what happens eventually in the previous scheduling, as in the order of arrival of processes from P1, P2, P3. So P1, because it has arrived first, it takes the 24 millisecond. Even though P2 and P3 also arrive at the same 0th millisecond, of order, but they requested only 3 millisecond, but eventually they are waiting for too much time. So this FCFS scheduling we will consider here. If we consider the processes arrived in this order instead of P1, P2, P3 in case of previous example, now we will consider as P2, P3, P1, that is P2 followed by P3 and then P1. So if P2 has been scheduled first, it will get the attention of the CPU immediately at 0th millisecond once it has arrived, and it will execute for 3 milliseconds. At 3 millisecond, P3 will take over the CPU and it will complete at 6 millisecond, and at the 6th millisecond, P1 will get the attention of CPU and it will complete for 24 millisecond, and it will complete at 30 millisecond. Now if you see here, the waiting time of P1 is 6 milliseconds. Waiting time of P2 is 0 and waiting time of P3 is 3. 6 plus 0 plus 3 is divided by 3 is equal to 3. So when we compare the previous waiting time, average waiting time, which is for 17 milliseconds in case of arrival of order is P1, P2, P3, and now if you see the arrival sequence of order P2, P3, P1, it has reduced drastically to 3 milliseconds, much better than previous case. Now this we say it as a convoy effect. The previous case, the previous example, we say it as a convoy effect where short processes are waiting for getting the CPU attention behind long processes. Okay. So we will continue the next lecture about SJF scheduling and priority scheduling and RR scheduling. Thank you.